Married men of Reddit, what's your secret to happily living with your wife for years?
Compromise. You have to give and take. Also, it's best to be on the same page on money, religion, and politics.
People really underestimate how important shared values are. Shared hobbies and shit is irrelevant, but people think it's important. A lot of times it's best to have different hobbies and interests so you can each have your own time and come together to talk about it. But shared values? That is the foundation of a lasting relationship.
Once you get married, you must accept that your life changes from me to we. 40 years in December. Always put in effort for her. No matter what you do, over a long enough period of time, the tedium of your daily life will make you want to take her and her love for granted. You have to actively fight against this doldrum of complacency. You have to always try, always show your love. Because the second you allow your relationship to stagnate, it will also begin to deteriorate.
Know when to speak and when to clam up. It goes both ways. You don't need to say everything that comes into your head. You can always apologize, but that still doesn't unscramble the egg, so to speak. Think about it, then speak, or not, deliberately.
We became best friends. We put each other's best interests ahead of our own. Compromise, common goals and interests, multiple vacations each year, weekly date nights, communication.
I think the thing that pairs with this I would recommend most is actually liking your wife. I like my wife as a person. She's enjoyable for me to be around. I would say that liking someone, especially a potential spouse, is equally as important as loving them. I didn't marry her because she makes good money, or because she's good at sex, or because she'll help me fulfill some of my own goals. Some of those things can be good side effects, but they're no basis to form a marriage on. I married my wife because I like her. I enjoy being around her. And that's proven to contribute to a longevity that's outlasted many of my friends' marriages. It will outlast any job layoffs, any catastrophic injuries, any fading looks from old age, and any tests with children or family. My wife is my best friend because I like her and like being around her.
Most of the comments already mentioned compromise. Also, don't forget a date night once in a while. Bring home flowers for no reason. Learn to listen. No chores are specific. If something needs to be cleaned or picked up, just do it. No need to keep score. It's not 50-50, so stop trying to keep track. Each needs to try for 100. Don't help with household chores. It's our responsibility just as much as our spouses. Be creative to keep the spark alive and put in the work romantically let your partner know that she is always first and foremost to you, and you always take her feelings into consideration. I've been trying to do that for our 33 years of marriage. That doesn't mean that I always live up to that ideal. I'm only human, and I do fail in this from time to time. But the effort that I put in the other times makes the failures stand out as aberrations rather than the norm.